I often find that the marital home is a very emotional and difficult decision for folks to make and let go of. But in some cases, one party will stay in the marital home, one spouse will stay in the marital home. And so I'd like to ask you, in that instance, what do you suggest in terms of organizing and such? And then the second question that's related is, in an instance where they do need to leave the home, they're the person who leaves the home or they both leave the home, what would be the ways to set themselves up for success?
I would say in both instances, think about what you want to maintain, whether it's you moving out and starting a new house or a new apartment or condo or something on your own, or you staying in that home. Think about how much time and effort and attention you want to give to the things in that house. Hopefully, things are amicable and you can split things peacefully. I would say I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a counselor or anything like that. Don't keep things out of spite just because you don't want the other spouse to have it. You're okay with letting it go, let it go. And you may even come to a point where neither one of you want certain things in the house and then equally agree. Let's donate it and be fine with it. I'm wondering on the flip side of this financially, if there are valuable items where there's difficulty deciding, is that a lawyer? Is that you? Like, how do you decide, okay, we have this asset, who gets this, or how do we split this?
It can be both. As a CDFA, a certified divorce financial analyst, we can talk about the financial side of it and so on, but ultimately, there needs to be some negotiation in a lot of cases. If it's a valuable asset, let's say it's a work of art or something of that nature, it should be appraised. We
Mhm.
shouldn't be going off of one or the other's valuation of it. If they agree to a valuation and I like to try and do things as amicably as possible. So whether it's the collaborative divorce process or mediation, supporting folks through mediation, I like to be able to support their attorneys and their mediators in that process. And if they do agree on a valuation for it, then that makes it a little bit easier in terms of the numbers and the financial aspect of it. But ultimately, while you can propose something, someone has to accept that. Right? In a collaborative divorce situation, it's called collaborative because there are a number of different professionals involved, and that can include attorneys and or mediators, certified divorce financial analysts, mental health professionals, et cetera. And so that can be very helpful because the legal aspect of it is one thing, the financial aspect is another, and then the emotional
Mhm.
aspect is yet another
Sure.
aspect of it. And to your point about people holding things out of spite, sometimes that mental health professional and or therapist is the person who can really get
Mm.
behind that.
Mhm.
Divorce coaches sometimes tackle this as well and really help folks with that aspect of it. But it gets mixed up, and people understandably, because of the way divorce has been framed in this country for so long, understandably think that it's just about court, it's just about litigation. That's the most expensive and the most emotionally draining way to handle things. In addition to which, if there are children involved, or let's say you have overlapping social circles, it can cause trauma that you just can't recover from, where your whole life will somewhat, not, I don't want to say will be derailed, but it can cause things to be a lot more broken than they need to be.
Sure.
Whereas you can move forward in a much more positive and productive way and be able to be in the same room without going, oh, I'm mad at how things turned out, because you came to an agreement on things.